Welcome to Skin on Earth podcast, where skincare meets real life, travel, and self care. Because glowing skin isn't just about products, it's a lifestyle. I'm your host, Bessie Stroman, your traveling esthetician here to bring you expert tips, unfiltered skincare truths, and deep conversations with beauty pros from all over. Whether we're talking facials or fresh starts, this is your space to learn, laugh, and level up. So grab your boarding pass, passports, SPF, whatever it is you need to get comfy, and let's get into it. Okay. So for all of you who were here the last podcast, y'all saw that I let y'all get all up into my business, okay? So we are talking spring cleaning your life, ditching the clutter, glowing up, and owning your self-care, okay? So I have a question today. And we're going to be honest, because like I said, y'all was all up in my business the last episode. So I'm going to ask you a question, and I need you to pause and think about it and let me know what's the oldest thing sitting on your bathroom counter right now. I mean, moisturizer, foundations, skin, any type of cleanser, a cleanser you may have bought that you never even used. I need to know what is the oldest thing, product sitting on your bathroom counter right now. So listen, I'm not here to judge, but today we are tossing that old shit out. Physically, mentally, and spiritually. We tossing all of it out, okay? You already know I love to get into the aspect of both and how skincare can correlate to self-care, mental care and mental health. So it's time for a full-blown spring cleaning. We are almost there right now. Today is March the, let's see, what's today's date? March the 4th. And I believe the first day of spring is March the 20th. So if you're starting to think about cleansing some stuff, you need to free up some energy in your atmosphere. Let's go ahead and start with that old skincare that's sitting on that bathroom counter, okay? Including that crusty ass lip gloss you bought post COVID that you barely using and you pull out here and there. Time to toss that too, okay? I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of it as well, but we'll get into that later. So, welcome back to the Skin on Earth podcast, where we get real about skincare, self care, and the occasional life detox. Today, we're going to talk about spring cleaning your life because just like your skincare routine, your habits, energy, and even the people around you need to be refreshed. Okay, gotta go. Bye. And trust me, I'll drag myself a little bit in this episode too, because I am not perfect and I was not always perfect, okay? So your girl has some expired situations in the life that needed to be gone, whether it was products or people. So we're definitely going to talk about that today. So let's just start with the obvious, okay? Your skincare stash. So it is time. Like I said earlier, how long has it been on your counter? Has it been on your counter for more than a year or 2 years? Because if it has been on your counter more than 2 years and you barely used it, you're playing games with your skin, okay? And that is what we're here for. We're here to make sure you are getting the ultimate glow, have the ultimate, the best the best, can't even get it out, the best skin barrier of your life. So it is time to all your skincare that has expiration dates, and all of that, okay? We got to get rid of it because just think of old skincare as stagnant energy. So go ahead and grab that trash bag, that trash can, whatever it is you need to do, because we're about to talk about play. It's kind of like a game, but here we got to get rid of some of this stuff. So we are going to do this challenge. It's called the Toss It or Keep It Challenge. So we're just going to do a couple. So if you can't remember, this is the first one. If you can't remember when you bought it, time to toss it. Time to toss it. Second, if the ingredients have separated or it smells funky, toss it. So what this would mean is if you, let's just say, the formulation of your ingredient has like two different products. Ingredients that separates, like how oil and water can separate, and then you'll see like the oil sitting on the top and maybe the water sitting on the bottom. That is what it means by separate. So it's time to toss it. Okay, it's time to toss it. That is old. Okay, don't keep that. Don't put that on your skin and then come to me and ask me why you're having a reaction to something or calling your skin sensitive because you're using all of these old products. Third, if you haven't used it in 6 months because it broke you out, all right, y'all. I'm judging a little bit on this one because if it broke you out, okay, I don't mind trying it once, then maybe thinking, it was just you. And then you try it again maybe 2 weeks later and it did the same thing, and then you just decided not to touch it. Why didn't you toss it then? I understand you may have I know you may have paid 20, 30, $40 for this product, but that is why it's very important. And I'm gonna do this quick plug to get you a pro. Book you a skin consultation with a licensed professional in your area. I do virtual consultations because that way we can talk about your skin. We can talk about the sensitivity of your skin, the products that you have, what you're trying to achieve, and we can really customize your skincare. Now, it's not to say that maybe you're allergic to an ingredient in that specific skincare, but it is very, very important to make sure that you are not damaging your skin over and over again for the sake of the fact that you paid X amount of dollars for this particular skincare. So if you haven't used it because it broke you out, it is definitely time to toss it. And you just kind of put it in the back and it's just collecting that little old dust. Toss it. And don't give it to nobody else. Just go ahead and toss it, okay? Like, we should not be holding on to that. And like I said, I just completely get it. The skincare nowadays is expensive. It's getting expensive out here. Okay, you got chickens out here wearing Louis Vuitton. I ain't got no Louis Vuitton, y'all. Where my Louis at? Okay, you got the chickens out here wearing Louis Vuitton bags. Things are getting tough, rough, and expensive. But that's what I said. It is best to know your skin type because when you know your skin type or you work with a professional to really get your skin routine really customized, you will waste less money. I have so many clients coming into my treatment room and they're like, well, I purchased this, I bought this, what you think about this? I was going to buy this and I was going to buy that because the girl that I looked at and I watched, her skin looks so good. She might have a normal skin type that her skin do not break out, and everything that she put on her skin makes her skin glow. And you have a dry and oily skin type where that product may make your skin break out or flake. So it is time this year, 2025. We are spring cleaning that mindset also. Stop using this stuff that you're seeing trending and on TikTok. Stop all of this, okay? Please. We have to end this. So it's very important because this is a time in our lives where there is a lot of change going on. And sometimes with change, you just want a couple of things to be consistent. And the last thing you want to be dealing with is a skin type that is just breaking out. We don't want that, okay? So, this is the time right now for you to pause this episode, go check your skincare stash, okay? And DM me a pic at Crown to Earth on Instagram, or tag me, whatever, in your story of the oldest thing you found. I want to see the chaos, okay? Because you know what? This is the space of chaos. I am very chaotic. I love it. I love it about myself. So that's why I said this is not a place of judgment, okay? Except for that product you had for 6 months that might have broke you out. That's it. That's it. I promise that's it. I ain't gonna judge you no more. That's it. Okay? But yeah, DM me and show me a pic of this chaos. I know y'all have drawers full of products that y'all are not using and that you thought was gonna work and you're gonna try it again. Don't try it again. You haven't tried it in a whole year and a half. Go ahead and let it go. Let it go, baby. Just give it a nice little home going in the trash, and just, I don't know, whatever song you want to sing. I don't even know. I can't even think of a song. Usually I have a song or movie line right in my head, but right now I don't have a song. Yeah, I don't. Okay. So now that we have allowed Ayana to fix our life through skin with the skincare, let's talk about your self-care routine. Is it actually working for you? Or is it just aesthetics? Because self care isn't just like face mask and bubble baths. Sometimes it's discipline, saying no, and reworking your schedule to actually pour into yourself. So here we go. Here we go. I'm about to do a little self drag moment, and I know y'all probably like this, okay? So I used to like really be bad at just sitting in the house, laying around, saying how I was going to do something later. Like, oh, I have the time. Like, even with the consistency for doing my podcast, showing up for my business, showing up for certain things that I really wanted, I would always say, well, I have time. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And in the meantime, I was just kind of just sitting there, laying around, sleeping. I'm a Taurus. I love my sleep. Sleeping and saying basically just making excuses as to why I wasn't doing anything and why I wasn't going to overwork myself. And I still am not overworking myself, but there is a difference between making an excuse, procrastinating, and actually doing exactly what you need to do, taking the steps, the appropriate and the appropriate steps to move forward with whatever you're doing. And because of the situation at hand that I was, just kind of procrastinating or making these excuses as to when I was going to do it or why I wasn't going to do it right then and there, I would wonder why I felt drained, or I started seeing the effects of me procrastinating showing up in my life, my finances, even sometimes the people that I let in my life, and even sometimes the situations that was happening in my life. Like I may be lashing out on people, all of those type of things. So making sure, like, even that procrastination and stuff, that was not self-care. It was not a point in my life that I was very proud of, because I really could have done more. And I don't mean just with my business. I mean, by taking care of myself, I could have taken care of my business. By taking care of my mind better. And I felt like I was taking care of my mind because I was like, oh, I'm just going to sit around. I'm just going to relax. This is a time for relaxing. And, me just, I equated my self care of resting with being good for me, I'm not saying that it was not good for me, but what I'm saying is I rested way too long. So I had to realign myself. And I hope that makes sense, uh, because at the end of the day, we really have to, what they say, find that balance. Or they love saying like work life balance. I don't believe you're always going to have work life balance all the time, but you do have to find that balance in to depending on what treating yourself looks like, what your self-care looks like, because you may not have a business. You may just be a 9 to 5 working girl or gal, a guy or girl. So you may, may just need to come home, actually do your skincare routine, take a shower, brush your teeth, wash your face, or in the morning you may need to make up your bed. Self-care looks different to every single one. It is not a one size fit all. And I'm sure in one of my podcasts I've said this before. So let's take this time while we're spring cleaning our skincare to even realign how we show up for your personal self-care routine. So here is a spring self-care detox checklist, okay? So let's replace some of these old habits, whether it's doom scrolling, whether it's procrastinating, or drinking, smoking, I don't know, just whatever it is, dealing with that person that is just not good for you. We're going to we're going to replace those things with something more nourishing, such as journaling, stretching, actually sleeping, getting your adequate amount of sleep. And we're going to add more into our lives. So the next one, I didn't already mention this a little bit, but audit your social circle. Let me tell you how important this is. This is very, very important. I have done this before where I kept people in my life because I saw the potential in them, and I had to learn that if you not already potential, I am not, I can't find, I'm not about to be looking for no potential within you, okay? So we're done with that. All those old friends, those old girlfriends, old boyfriends, we letting them go. Okay. So if you feel like, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what this feels like. When you are around these type of people who When you have to audit your social circle and you're around certain people where it feels like they are draining you, you feel like every time y'all talk, you're not you're not you don't feel like when y'all talking it's like adding something to your life. And I'm not saying it's always like a give and take thing, but you shouldn't be talking to someone all the time and then you're just like, this person has nothing of value to add, even in a conversation. Maybe not monetarily or anything else, but even in a conversation, like this person, you should feel like at least here and there, your people around you, your social circle, at least when you talk to them, y'all can talk y'all little trash, do a little gossip here and there. We're human. We're gonna do it, but at least at some point in your conversation or conversations is like, you got this, you know what you're doing, even if they pushing you or whatever the case is. Like me and my cousin, Chef Nikki, we stay talking shit all the time. But we'll stay on the phone for 3 hours. But it is at least most of those times where we're like, okay, I'm talking about my business, she's talking about her business, I'm giving her advice, she's giving me advice, we're uplifting each other, we're figuring out what we can do to help each other and stuff like that. So even though we talking a little ish here and there, you know, but we are still adding to each other's lives. I do the same thing with my sisters. So that is how you would know. But if you got somebody where you're sitting around doing the same things all the time, I don't know if you smoking, you're drinking, you going out all the time, and that person, that's all they want to do, party, party, party. And then when you finally sitting with them and just sitting with them in your own personal space, they barely have anything to talk about. Or when you talking, it's like watching paint dry. They gotta go. I'm sorry. I know y'all been friends for whatever long, but they gotta go. I'm going to get off this soapbox because it's time to get to the next one. So, recommit to your skincare routine with fresh, effective products, okay? Y'all, I was just telling y'all. So, it is very important to make sure that you're throwing these expired products away. And I'm sorry, I have to break it to some of y'all because I know y'all love going to TJ Maxx and getting a lot of products from there. This is just to TJ Maxx, Marshalls, all of those things. Don't be saying, oh, she said TJ Maxx and she didn't say Mar. I mean, all those type of stores, all of them. Sometimes those ingredients or those products are already old. So it's important that you find reputable stores to go buy your products. One thing about over-the-counter stores like Target, I know we boycotting Target, okay? I probably shouldn't say that out loud, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I know we supposed to be boycotting these stores, but what I'm saying this to make a point, okay? So you go to these places, they have to swap out these products. TJ Maxx do not have to do that, okay? So just be careful when you're sitting up here and you're buying all of these different products from certain type of stores. So just recommit to your skincare routine with fresh, effective products. And like I said, it's nothing wrong with getting a virtual consultation from a professional just to help you either switch around the products that you have or choose other products that will coincide with your skincare goals. So, now let's get into the fun part. Out with the old, in with the glow. So spring is the perfect time to like refresh your routine, like with lighter weight skincare. I'm telling you, I am so happy spring is coming around. Let me tell you something. When I say the winter was beating my skin's butt, that's what I mean. Like, I mean, completely beating my skin up. Like, I was I have a dry skin type, and I have eczema in my mouth area. I was finding it so difficult to really retain my skin's moisture, and it was just really making me feel bad, of course, because I'm an esthetician. But that is when like, this is what I had to unsubscribe from, is like feeling, just because I'm an esthetician, my skin is not perfect. No skin type is perfect. We're going to have texture. You're going to see some blemishes, flaws, and stuff like that. You're going to see your skin change as your body and weather or whatever circumstance you were in at the moment is changing. So it's nothing wrong with seeing changes or having to really rearrange your skincare, and that is what I had to do all winter long. And it just felt like it didn't matter how creamy the moisturizer I used, skincare, everything. My skin was just sucking up any moisture, even the occlusives. I put Aquaphor on a light film of Aquaphor. Sometimes I would like heavy hand that or whatever, but I was just so frustrated. So I am most certainly happy that the springtime is coming back around so that I can really reset my skin. I just got a microdermabrasion the other day, which I love. So it removed a lot of that dead skin, like layers of that dead skin off my face. And I have really been seeing the difference, of course, with staying hydrated and a lot of other things. So, like I said, this is the time to refresh your routine with some lightweight, skin loving ingredients, something that really complements your skin, that actually serves you. And lucky for you, I have just the thing. So I am going to highlight all of my products that I do offer. And the first being Skin of Gold with body butter, because your skin definitely deserves the glow like the golden hour. So we can get rid of all that dry biscuit crust, okay, on our face. This product is definitely going to help you revitalize your skin, help with that skin barrier. It has vitamin E in there that helps with free radicals. So Skin on Earth whipped body butter is definitely a great moisturizer. It does have some glycerin in there, so it brings the natural, pulls the waters and the moisture from your body into your skin, and it pulls the moisture from the environment also to your skin, so that you can be able to keep that glow. And then we have Beauty's Skin Serum. So if your winter skin still hasn't gotten that memo, okay, this is your wake up call. It has antibacterial ingredients that helps with any blemishes, blackheads, whiteheads, and helps to unclog any pores. So I really, really love my Beauty. This is honestly my favorite skin serum. Like when I'm feeling really lazy, I'll just wash my face. And just, especially at night, I just put on the skin serum and I'm still good. If I'm really lazy. And then we have the one and only True Lovers Kiss. We are just coming out of Lovers season. True Lovers Kiss lip balm. And because if you're kissing someone this spring, okay, unless you having your hot girl summer, we're trying to make sure we are not dealing with any crusties, okay? No crusty lips. Let's make it a smooth spring and summer, okay? And I love highlighting this lip balm because I notice when I am treating my clients, a lot of y'all are focused on your skin, which I'm not mad about that. But how y'all be forgetting them lips though? How? I need y'all to let me know that. You make sure you go ahead and DM how y'all be forgetting them lips, because I need to know. So, so tell me what you're committed to this season. So DM me Glow Up and I'll send you a personalized product recommendation this spring. And last but not least, I love to also mention, which I hope you all have had this on your countertop all year round and you have it on your countertop all year round, is your SPF. Please, this is definitely the time. Really all year is the time, but if you did not have a good habit of using your SPF every single day, even if you were in the house all day, this is the time to really get committed to using your SPF. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and wrap this up, okay? So, spring cleaning isn't just about products, it's about the energy you carry into this new season. So, what's something you are ready to leave behind? And I really want you to think about this because, like I said, I always have a lot of clients telling me all these products that they have, but none of them are serving the purpose of what they should be doing, or I wouldn't say what the product should be doing, what the goal of the client is doing. Or the goal of that the client wants to achieve. There we go. There we go. And also, what's something you're stepping into? So, I know for me, like I'll go first as far as something that I really want to step into this year, as far as habit, mindset, or situation. But for me, I really, really want to focus on consistency. You all know that I have been really working on my consistency in my business. I did a lot of laying low during COVID and post COVID, and I'm just kind of at that point where I'm ready to officially show up. I let a lot of imposter syndrome really take over me, and I'm just at this point where I'm like, you know what, this is my I don't give a shit year, guys. Like, not in a bad way, but just kind of like, I'm doing me. I'm doing it the way that I want to do it. I'm doing it the way that feels good to me. I don't have time for anyone, I don't have time to be thinking about if someone approves of it or don't. I'm just really at this moment where I just really want to show up for myself and show up how I would want to show up. I have worked in a professional setting all my life, and I always feel like with my business, I'm always professional. I never stop being professional in my business, but I can show up as me, you know. At the end of the day, like, my business reflects who I am. And I have a very bubbly, crazy, gypsy personality. And I want to show that. And I'm not holding it back for no one or for the approval or of no one around me. So this year I am unsubscribing from imposter syndrome. I'm unsubscribing from allowing other people's judgment to dictate how I'm going to act or how I am going to even react to things as well. So I know that's not skin related. I am very happy with how even though wintertime kind of tore my skin up, I have been getting back to my skin not habits, but my skin is basically, I'm getting it back to where I want to be. So I'm very happy about, my skin and everything, especially with me being in school. I am in school. I don't know if you all know, but I am in school for my master's esthetician, a master's esthetician program where I'm getting 600 more hours in more advanced skincare. So I'm diving deep into the more advanced skincare portion of aesthetics. So not always the fluff facials, which I do still love. I do still believe that they have a place, but I do also believe that advanced skincare also has a place in revitalizing and helping to get you to that 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 skincare goal. So I just kind of wanted to touch on that. Like I said, you can also share your personal tasteful moments about something you're letting go of this season, whether it's a habit, mindset, or situation. So all right, my loves, we did some deep cleaning today. Make sure y'all throw those products in the trash. And let's keep this energy going. Like declutter, refresh, and step into spring with some really, really good intentions. If you love this episode, share it with a friend. Tag me on IG at Crown to Earth. And let's make this season our best season yet. I have so many things that I'm ready to share with you guys. I am just working on a lot of things, and you know what? I'm done. Okay, we'll get all into it. Okay. I hope to see you. Oh well, I hope that you are join me on the next episode. I'll see you guys later. Bye.